What's going on, guys? So welcome to the T.A.R.O video for the Newage Ultra Magnus. And yeah, we're going to have to get him into his collective truck mode. Oh boy. So first, we're going to have to get him back to his white prime mode, as it were. And we're just basically going to strip him down. So yoink off the missile pods. Come down to the legs. Pop out the blue panel, pop out the red panel, and then go ahead and slide it off the leg like so. Same thing on the other one. And now he just looks like he forgot his pants and snow boots. It looks like he's waiting for Mom to put on his pants and snow boots. Because, of course, being from Texas, I know everything about that. Alright, anyway, so let's go ahead and pull this open. You got tabs there, little slots there, and if you want, you can just slide all that off, like so. And then pop that up. There's just those couple tabs. Slide into there. And we can set all of the Magnus armor off to the side. And this is an interesting T.A.R.O because we both have to get him into truck mode, but also get him back to regular prime mode at the same time, just for shits and giggles, I guess. So we need to unfold that. We're gonna need some room to work here. So grab this like you do, and then swing the wheels down and kind of out of the way to the best of your ability, because you're gonna need all that room for transforming. Go ahead and flip the windshield down. You're actually doing a lot of the same motions you would to get into truck mode. So this is just me showing this part off. And you need to pull the windshields up so that you have room to move the shoulders around. So you move these shoulders. Just be careful. They're kind of tight. And from there... Yeah, I know. Nope, don't do that. Just move. There you go. All right, so tuck that back up in there. Tuck that back up in there. Swing the windshield around again, like so. Bring the head up and forward, like so. Red thing down. And then bring the wheels up and into there. If you don't do it in one fell swoop, it gets annoying. There we go. And that's one spot where I tend to have issues, but that's just me. You know, probably not everybody. So there, that's how you get him back to his regular little white prime mode. And then from here, we'll take him to truck mode, because it's just kind of what we do. Okay, so basically a lot of our work is all going to happen up here. So just like we did before, pull that out. Like I said, basically what we just did was halfway get him to truck mode just to put him back to robot mode. All right, so get the wheels down and pretty much out of the way like so. Grab the front of your truck, swing it down, but you're also going to flip it so you get the bumper. So you get the bumper front out. Then we want to bring the side windshield panels and doors forward like so, like we just did a minute ago. Bring up the windshield. We can bring this down for clearance sake. Grab your shoulders again and rotate downward, because if you rotate the other way, it doesn't work. It just kind of gets in its own way. Okay, then we want to grab the head, bring it back and in and down like so. Grab these shoulders, bring them back. Well, let's rotate them the right direction and then bring them back. The actual shoulder joint is looser, or sorry, tighter than the transformation joint right there. Okay, so we want our truck front out like so, and then we have to swing the doors themselves up and out like that. Doors up and out. And then we need to align the wheels here, roughly where they need to go. Okay, so this is where you really have to get the hips back and out of the way. Bring the front of the truck forward. You can kind of use that as an alignment tool for all of that. And now you have the arms, which have to, like I said, swing back here. But you need to get these forearm panels open, which isn't always easy and does feel like you might break it. So shoulders back, bend at the elbow, assuming you caught all that. And we want the hands to go up in here. That does feel like I'm fighting a lot. Okay, and you have tabs in here that will go into what was the forearm. Why does it feel like I'm really fighting something here? There it goes. Okay. Just really got to make sure all those things are aligned proper. Okay. And I believe those end up, I think that's the bottom, right? I can't recall. Okay, yeah, I forgot this needs to flip around and will actually come up like that. Oh, well, the other wheel is not where it needs to be. And then I also think these need to be flipped forward. I could be wrong. Like some of these things, I'm like, the problem is that there is a big difference in some parts of this to the Prime, like the actual David mold. And that's where I'm getting a little confused because I transformed that last. Okay, so let's get this arm into place, which is all nice and jacked up from not being in the right damn position. Okay. It is not, there we go. That's what I was trying to do, is rotate the elbow, and it was just like fighting me. Okay, so arm goes in. Let's get that out of the way. I don't know if that was technically in the way, but it felt like it was in the way. All right, arm, go where you're supposed to go. There, Jesus. Okay. So the red panel is going to go back there. Now I'm trying to remember. Okay, so this does go this way because that will tab into here. So I was right about that. Need the front bumper to come up like so. Get all that into position. Get that there. Then close up the doors because that kind of holds everybody together. Like so. Grab this, flip it under, tab in. And that is effectively the cab done. Good God. Okay, and this will come into play here in a bit. I also forgot to take off the thigh armors. My bad. So set those aside. And we want to come here, rotate at the thigh at 180 degrees. Oh, come back here. And this is a major change from the David, because you got these fold up wheels here. You got the heel spurs there, and you've got all of this section is totally different. Like all of this is totally different. And then even this area, the legs, the entire leg mold is so ridiculously different. And then this front leg panel is going to come up, and effectively everything is going to do a 180 in a way, like so. Oop. What am I looking at here? Why is that fighting me? Okay, to be honest, it's been like a week since I did this. So I'm probably forgetting a stage here. Oh, okay, this needs to come inward. My bad. Okay, like that. That's what I was getting backwards. And I love this. So you have this indentation here. That will be for that hinge there. I believe something needs to rotate because this is backwards. Hold on. What am I missing? I know that this has to come around like so. This has to come in like that. But it's not that short, so I'm forgetting somebody here. Now that extends that way. Oh, I forgot those panels. The foot turns sideways. That's what I was forgetting. Okay. Okay, and then this looks like it's facing the wrong direction. Did I get that backwards? I may have got that backwards. Yep. Dang it. Did all that and actually have that inverted. That needs to be flipped around because, well, maybe not. No. I was right. Okay. Goes like that. There we go. Guys, sometimes you forget every single thing you've ever done. All right, so there's that. This area here that looks like a faux gas tank actually is the back bumper. Don't ask why. Bring all this back over here. And then this section right here, this whole bit is annoying the crap out of me. This shin piece annoys the crap out of me every time. There we go. Got it. All right. That's what we want to make happen right there. That's what I was trying to do. It's just, it's not as intuitive as it feels. It's like, it does fight you a little bit. And it sits there and looks at you like, why haven't you gotten this right yet? All right. So flip that up, fold that. There we go. Grab this guy here. We're going to pull it forward and out, or at least try to. As I believe it and the fake fuel tank are on the same pivot there. Yep. Okay, so we need to flip this out, rotate that, flip that wheel out, rotate the toes, like so. And as we already know, we're going to turn the leg this way. So that goes under here. Bring all that around that way. Silver guy is now becoming our bumper. Fold all of this up. And one thing that you do have to do is extend the leg. It does have, they have drop down hips, so you do have to make use of that. Okay, so bring this guy down, tab that into there, and then I think I got it. Yep, accidentally got it, but there we go. There is the truck mode. Good God. Like, it's not, like, it did fight me a bit, and I definitely lost some paint in the scuffle, but there, that's the new one. In some ways, it's just as complicated as the original David, and then it does have its all new form of complication with just like how some of it wants to go, especially if you've just transformed a David. That's normal. That is very confusing, you know. All right, so let's do the Magnus armor. Turn it into truck mode as well. All right, so we want to pull this and do that. Then the forearm, do that number, and then we're going to rotate this on this big old hinge like that, and oh, looking at it backwards, open all of that up. So you want to do all that number, and then same thing over here. Split the forearm, rock it forward, close up the fist, spin this 180 so it looks like this. Make sure you hit the leg dealy and send it flying, or else it doesn't count. Okay, and then we want to bring all this up effectively like this, And you also need to come in here, flip out that little tab, which will come in handy here shortly. But for now, just kind of roughly tab everybody together. You got the plugs up here, and that's kind of what we're working with. And then push the head under and then back like so. And then, what am I missing? Okay, this part. For the center hip part, you want to basically do that. I believe that's how that goes. I forget. Okay. Figure it out once we get to the legs. Just got to do the leggy legs. All right, so the legs are kind of fun, if I'm honest with you. So we want to grab this blue piece, bring it all the way out. Grab this red part, and we want to extend it all the way out. You got slots, and you got tabs. You got tabs. Like so. Then you grab this piece of the white guy and flip that to complete the kind of bed of the truck, as it were, or flatbed part. Grab the toes, flip this out. You don't actually have to do this, but, you know, that was overkill, realistically. So, there you go. Bring out the toes. Or bring out the wheels, I should say. Toes, wheels, same thing. Extend. Bring it down. Tab together. Flip down. So that's so much easier to see it from that side. And then, if you don't want to open the entire toe section, well, I said that and then did it anyways. Forget it. Just do it. Just do it that way. There we go. Wheels, all those things. Okay, so what we go from here, go ahead and utilizing that tab there, it goes right here, like that. And then you have a tab up here that tabs into the side of the arm, like so. So that's what we're looking for. Grab your other side, do the same thing. Find all your tabs, except on the red piece, it has to go up and under like so. There's a T-tab there that you have to just line up. And then everybody else just squeezes together. And effectively, like, you don't have to do much more than that, if I'm honest. Like, you don't have to keep going, but you should. Okay, the thighs, I believe, go in here. Because there's several tabs, but I believe the thighs basically just go up in here like that. Which way am I looking at it? There we go. Yep. So thighs just kind of disappear like that. I guess in theory, if you wanted it to look a little bit more solid, you could flip it the other way. And then the crotch piece here will cover up the head inside there, basically. It helps if you do this all in one go, really. So that way you have the space to work with it. Now, the funny thing is, fun story here. When I pulled it out of the box and took it apart, those just fell off, and I didn't even know where this part went. I want to see something here. Let me see if I can actually get the thigh pieces to go the other way. Like, just kind of cover the slot, I guess. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I mean, if you split it, you could do that. Let's just try it. I don't even think it's like this in the instructions, but let's just see if it works. You know, just kind of fill out the trailer instead of leaving a weird gap. The hard part will be getting that one in there. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so you can totally do that. It wasn't part of the original instructions, but you totally can do that. Nice. Nice. Okay. So that's it effectively for the trailer. Now to attach it to the truck, you do just split the legs ever so much and insert into here. I have that backwards, don't I? Of course I do. Okay, so just forget everything I said. Every single thing I just did and said was stupid. Okay, so fix that. That's the way it should be. Don't listen to what I said before. Okay, so bringing this in again. Attach. Attach. And boom. Ultra Magnus. Shut up, Facebook. Jeez. Alright, and then bring this in. Tab your missiles in to the side. And as far as I know, there's no way to... Like, because I know in some forms of Ultra Magnus, he has them sticking out the front. The Magic Square was like that. Oop, I'm trying to push in the wrong spot there. So, but there we go. There's Ultra Magnus finally in his car carrier mode. Like, that's the weird part is, yeah, he's a car carrier. But, oof, that was a lot longer than I anticipated. Sorry, guys. But either way, make sure you go watch the actual review if you haven't. And I will catch you next time. And as always, to transform and roll out. Wow, we kind of went sideways there. Alright, bye, guys.